Crypto passive income with top staking strategy at Binance. Binance Staking explanation for beginners. Staking at Binance is one of the endless options that Binance offers to its users to get just a little bit richer. Staking fits perfectly in the list of lending, borrowing, and saving crypto. It probably has the most in common with crypto lending. The risk with so many flashy terms, all of which mean something different, is that people can no longer see the forest for the trees. But don't panic, the finance front is the solution for that. We will help you on your way with a clear explanation for beginners in this video. Not only do we briefly inform you about the differences between lending, borrowing, saving, and staking, but we also tell you everything about how staking at Binance works and what you should pay attention to. Don't have an account with Binance yet? Then go and create one on their website. It's easy and simple. Please note, the following explanation about staking at Binance and the explanation thereof should in no way be taken as advice. The choice for whether and in what way you want to trade crypto and which choices you make in terms of buying and selling lies with you and with you alone. We are not financial advisors. What we will discuss in this video: what exactly is staking? Proof of stake versus proof of work. What then is borrowing, lending, saving, and staking? How does staking work at Binance? Stake the right crypto. Step-by-step plan deposit. Which crypto can you stake at Binance? Advantages and disadvantages of staking at Binance. And finally, our conclusion. What exactly is staking? Staking is really all about holding a crypto in a wallet for X period of time. The longer the period or the larger the amount of coins pool you hold, the greater your income will be. Staking is really all about the proof of stake concept. If you are not yet familiar with this concept, we will explain more about it later. First, back to staking itself. Before you can do staking, the blockchain on which you want to stake must use the proof of stake mechanism. Furthermore, additional conditions may be imposed, such as a minimum strike threshold, minimum deposit. A minimum strike period is also a common condition. In fact, you hold a certain number of coins in your wallet for a certain period of time, with which you can stake. Proof of stake versus proof of work. Most of the crypto industry has become accustomed to the proof of work mechanism, POW. By proof of work we mean the original mechanism that, for example, the Bitcoin blockchain uses. The idea behind proof of work is that people can use the computing power of their computer to contribute to the creation of new blocks on the blockchain. This process is also called mining. When mining, the miner receives compensation for the work that the miner's computer performs. In proof of stake, the process is not called mining, but forging. Users who want to participate in the forging process are required to lock a certain number of coins within the network as their own stake. The size of the stake determines the probability that a node will be selected as a validator that may forge the next block. The larger the stake, the greater the chance. To ensure that the most powerful nodes in the network are not always chosen within the process, more and more unique methods are being added to the process. The two most commonly used methods are randomized block selection and coin age selection. When forging, one is therefore more likely to receive a kind of transaction fee. Other consensus algorithms that are less commonly used are proof of authority, proof of weight, proof of importance, and directed acyclic graphs. What then is borrowing, lending, saving, and staking? As mentioned, Binance, and actually everywhere in the crypto industry, is emerging more and more terms that can be a bit overwhelming. In the end, of course, it is mainly about you achieving a nice return on your investments without running a ridiculous amount of risk. In order to make an informed choice, it is important that you know the terms and what exactly is what. So just a quick overview of everything. Binance Borrowing. Borrowing is the process that we mean by borrowing or receiving a credit. In fact, you borrow crypto from an agency, for example Binance, or from a private owner, peer-to-peer, and you can then make payments, trade, or whatever you want with that crypto. Of course you pay an interest on your loan, and on top of that, the loan amount must of course be repaid after a certain or indefinite period. Binance Lending. Even though lending sounds like borrow, this is just the opposite. With lending, you are the party that lends crypto to an institution or other person. By lending your crypto, you will receive an interest and after a certain period also your loan amount back. Binance Saving. There is also an interest component to saving. Saving is similar to a savings account at your bank. Here you deposit your crypto for a certain or indefinite period and you will receive interest for the period that the crypto is in your savings account. Binance Staking. As discussed, staking is actually making your crypto available by keeping it in-house and allocating resources to a node to participate in the forging process. The big advantage of staking compared to the other forms is that it is both your own crypto, so not borrowed, and it remains under your own management and you can still do anything with it in the meantime. So you do not lose control of your own crypto for a certain period of time, so you could turn large losses in the meantime with a plummeting price of a crypto. How does staking work at Binance? To join staking at Binance, you are already on your way with a few steps and you can start earning. Please note that you cannot stake for every cryptocurrency, but that this depends on the offer of Binance itself and whether the blockchain technology supports the proof of stake. When you go to Binance website and log into your regular Binance account, you will be given the option to click on Earn in the menu bar at the top and then choose Staking. Don't have a Binance account yet? Just go to the website and create one. After you have logged into your account and navigated to Earn and Staking via the menu bar, you will see this screen, Stake the right crypto. As you can see, the choice is huge. But how do you choose the right crypto? Of course, this depends on a number of important factors. Even though the choice of a crypto with the highest estimated annual yield seems the most obvious, it is not. Keep the following things in mind before you make a choice: the minimum threshold. The lower the minimum threshold to be able to stake, the more freedom and flexibility you experience to do what you want with your own crypto. The higher this limit, the expected annual yield. The more, the better. But here too, there is often a reason behind a higher expected annual yield. This makes it seem more interesting to stake in a crypto that indicates a high percentage, but often this is also accompanied by a greater risk, for example of bankruptcy or a price drop. The historical annual yield. More interesting than the expected annual yield is the historical annual yield. Click on one of the cryptos in which you can stake and choose historical yield. Here you can see exactly how much staking in this crypto would have yielded in the past period. This way you have historical data at your disposal that is drawn up on the basis of actual revenues instead of indicative percentages. The start date on which the staking was made possible. The more historical data, the easier it is to check the reliability of an estimated annual yield. Still, there are plenty of cryptos that have only been booted up fairly recently for staking. As a result, little to no historical data is available and investing in this remains a small gamble. The volatility of the crypto. Keep in mind in advance that in order to be able to stake you must actually purchase and own the crypto in question. As long as you have it in your possession, you are therefore at the mercy of price rises and falls. The greater the volatility of the crypto, the greater your potential risk is. This can of course work out very well for you, with substantial profits, but also less well when the price suddenly falls sharply. Step-by-step plan deposit. In the overview you can see for which crypto you can currently stake on Binance. Investing your crypto on Binance is actually dead simple, as it should be. Make sure you have the crypto you want to stake currently in your Binance account, otherwise you won't have anything to stake with. Don't have this? Then purchase it first before continuing. Choose the crypto of your choice. Pay close attention to the different expected annual percentages in order to arrive at a crypto that appeals to you the most. Also take into account the mentioned minimum thresholds that you see in the overview. Click on Deposit. Transfer the relevant crypto from your own wallet to the Binance wallet. As always, make sure that you only transfer this crypto to this address, otherwise your crypto may be lost. Ready! You can do whatever you want with your crypto, as long as you take into account the minimum thresholds and keep in mind that the larger the number of crypto on your wallet, the more attractive your staking income will be. Which crypto can you stake at Binance? There are at least 21 different cryptos available to stake at Binance. We will of course list them for you. EOS Staking, EOS, ARPA Staking, ARPA, Troy Staking, Troy, Lisk Staking, LSK, Theta Staking, Theta, Loom Staking, Loom, Kava Staking, Kava, Tezos Staking, XTZ, Atom Staking, ATO, Tron Staking, TRX, Algorand Staking Rewards, ALGO, One Staking, One, Fetch.ai Staking, FET, Stratus Staking Rewards, Strat, QTUM Staking Rewards, QTUM, Komodo Staking Rewards, KMD, Vecane Staking Rewards, VET, Ontology Staking Rewards, ONT, NEO Staking Rewards, NEO, Elrond Staking, ERD, Stellar. Inflation Rewards, XLM. Advantages and disadvantages of staking at Binance. As with all the beauty in life, there are pros and cons to everything you do. This is also the case with staking. We list the most important advantages and disadvantages for you. Advantages. It doesn't require any technical knowledge or expensive equipment to make money, as with mining, POW blockchains. You don't have to do anything, throw the crypto into your Binance and wait and see. It may provide a passive source of income. Ideal for hodlers. Disadvantages. A lot of crypto is needed to really provide a nice passive income source. Your crypto is not on your own wallets, but on a Binance wallet. This entails additional risks. Ideally, you want to have the money under your own management instead of a company managing your money. You must occasionally meet minimum thresholds to claim a payout. Good alternative to staking at Binance. Binance is not the only platform where you can stake your crypto coins. Binance is very advanced and can seem quite overwhelming for the novice crypto investor. Therefore, you can also choose Bitvavo. This is a Dutch trading platform and they make it as easy as possible for the novice crypto investor to stake his/her crypto coins. In addition to Binance, it is good to take a look at Bitvavo so that you can decide for yourself which platform you prefer to work for you and earn money thanks to staking. Conclusion. The staking is a nice addition to Binance's product portfolio. Is it going to make you stinking rich? No, that chance is probably very small. But it is still an interesting option, especially for the hodlers among us. Especially if you are planning to put your crypto aside for a while and wait for better times or to just hold them because you want to keep them. Staking at Binance is definitely an option worth considering. The risks are quite limited and you always have access to your own crypto. So you can do whatever you want with it and at the same time you get a little bit of income when you don't do anything with it. Every little bit helps, right? Would you like to discuss with others whether they already have experience with staking at Binance? Then start a discussion in a comment below. Also, let us know if you have any interesting ideas about a video topic of your own. Who knows, maybe we'll record for you next time. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to be informed in time about the developments within the crypto industry and much more. We are considering making our channel accessible only for premium users, but if you subscribe to our channel now you will forever stay a free member. Okay, stay tuned and see you tomorrow.